What's up, TAC fans? This is again the Thrift Adventures crew coming at you guys with another video. I am Ramel, and if you guys did not see the previous video before this one, we talked about how we picked up the 3 pairs of Rick Owens that we had, and we are asking for your guys' help to potentially help us authenticate them. So in this episode, it's all about Rick Owens. Let's get right to it. So there are 3 main concerns that I have when it comes to these shoes. We picked these up, by the way, at a local Goodwill in Sacramento. I believe they were in Citrus Heights. For those of you who don't know Rick Owens, it is a high-end, high-class, I guess, high-end, very expensive clothing brand. And he makes shoes as well, and these 3 here, 2 of them are the Rick Owens Dunks. There's a historical story behind that, as a matter of fact, and then this one is the Rick Owens Geo Baskets. These are designed after he designed these 2, the Dunks. So the story behind it is that Nike actually tried to sue Rick Owens for designing these shoes in the beginning because they look almost very similar to the Nike Dunks, the original Nike Dunks, the high tops. So Nike actually tried to go after him and told him if he continued to design these shoes, he will get sued by Nike. So he stopped producing the Dunks, and then he started producing and designing the Geo Baskets, which are these guys right here. So I have 3 main concerns when it came to all of these shoes here after I did my own research. And I got them written down here actually on a piece of paper so I won't forget. But the first one is the zipper. The zipper, from my research, showed that it should actually have a Ricagni or Ricagni zipper, I believe is what, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'll show a photo of it somewhere up here or somewhere down here. But the ones on these are YKKs, and then after I did a little bit more research on it, some people were actually saying that some model of these Rick Owens Dunks here, some of them actually had YKK zippers, depending on the year they were manufactured. Some people were actually saying that they went and started using Ricagnis and then went to YKKs shortly after that, I guess to save on some money or something, and then went right back to Ricagnis. I mean, YKK is a Chinese zipper company, according to my research, and I mean it works great, but you know, I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys can help us out. The other thing is all of the stitchings here. All the stitching seem to match up fairly well. There's no misalignment. There's nothing odd about them. They all seem to be matching up fairly well, and that is what is leading me to believe that these are real. But there are some fakes out there that is just really good. They're made well, and you can't even tell if they're fake or not. But and so again, you know, I'm asking for your guys' help here. Maybe you guys can help us out. We don't want to sell fakes, obviously, on our store, so we're kind of just trying to reach out there and see what kind of feedback we can get on these, and if they are fakes, then we just won't sell them. So the black Dunks also has a YKK zipper right here, and again, from what I have researched, these are supposed to be recognis, but again, some also say that they have YKKs, depending on the manufacturer, the year they were manufactured. So who knows, right? So maybe you guys can help me out there. The Geo Basket does not have a recogni or YKK zipper. It tends to just have a no brand. It doesn't have any brand at all on there. It doesn't have any logo or anything like that. And I'm not really even sure if that's how it's supposed to be on these guys. I can't find any information as much on these. So, except for the serial number that we will talk about here in a minute. And so, that's the first concern, is the zipper. It doesn't seem to be matching up with what a lot of people are saying, but there are some people out there also saying that some of them can have the Chinese brand, which is the YKK. So the second concern I have is the size label. From all of the Rick Owens shoes that I've seen, they all had a size label somewhere here, right by where the flap of the zipper is. So the moment you open it, they typically have the Euro size here or here, and these do not have that. I could have sworn there was some writing here. I don't know if you guys could see that on this pair here, the Dunks, the black and white, and it looked like it rubbed off. Yeah, it looked like it's no longer there. So I don't know if these shoes are designed like that, where over time the label, the size label, will just kind of disappear on its own. But every single Rick Owens shoes that I've seen online, and people selling online on eBay, when I see theirs, they take a picture, there's a size label right there. And none of these have it. Even the black one doesn't have it. Yeah, the black one doesn't have it, and the Geo Basket doesn't have it either. Right there. None of them have it. So I don't know if it's just coincidence that all three of them, the size just kind of rubbed off. I truly doubt that, but who knows? That's kind of a bummer. So that's number two, where I'm kind of skeptic about. I started becoming skeptical about these, because the zipper's not matching, and then the size is not matching, but it looks like something was written on there that just got rubbed off. And it's funny how all three of them look like they had something written on there, but they all just rubbed off. So cheaply made? I don't know. I don't know. Based on my research, just these shoes here, just this pair, the Dunks, the black and white one, they typically go for around $900 and up. In the condition that they're in, used. I guess these are super rare, and the fact that there's a historical story behind it just makes it a lot more desirable, I guess, from my opinion. And yeah, some of the ones that I've seen on eBay recently sold for like $1,000. It's crazy. But that one had all the zippers, matching up based on my research, and had the size label and all of that. And the third concern I have is, again, every Rick Owens shoes that I saw had a made in Italy sign or stamp somewhere near the serial number. So I'm assuming this is the serial number here. That's for the Dunks, 851-1S, but nowhere to be found the Made in Italy stamp. And then the black and white Dunks also is the same. You guys can see there. And the Geo basket is exactly the same way. Okay. And again, every Rick Owens shoes I have seen online, they all had that Made in Italy stamp right next to the serial number, right below it, or on the other side. And these ones clearly do not have it at all. Yeah, so those are the three concerns that I have. I want to see if maybe I can get some help out there from you guys and see what you guys think. There are a couple people I have seen previously that they actually sell replicas on eBay, and they're still going for like $250 all the way up to like $350 for a pair. And I don't clearly see how they are getting away with that, because I thought that was against the law, but they seem to be selling them on eBay still. But there's a couple that have sold that were replicas, and even the title on their listing said that these are replicas of Rick Owens, and it's sold. And I clearly do not know how they're getting away with that. I have no clue how eBay is letting them get away with that. But I don't want to sell any replicas because, for one, like I said, it's against the law, and two, we don't want to ruin our reputation. So we would rather just take the loss if these are fakes, but I want to get a second and third opinion on it and see if they are real or not. You know, again, like I said, these Dunks here, these two here, are the most valuable out of the three, and I can see why there would be a lot of fakes out there for these. But everything else, like I said, you know, the stitching matches up, the way it's made all match up according to my research. There are no misalignment on the stitchings. Even the little picture of Rick Owens that they have there all match up. You know, it's all supposed to be down below this tab here, and then you see the picture, which is supposed to be a little thinner compared to the tab that you guys see up here. But you know, everything else is matching up except for those three things. And even the sole, the insole, has the Rick Owens signature on it, where in a lot of the fakes they don't even have that, you know. So I have seen Gucci's, Coach, even Prada's that are fakes, and they look almost very, very similar to the real one. I mean, the way these counterfeiters are creating these now, these high-end items, they're getting so good at it that it's really starting to become difficult how to tell and which ones are the real ones and which ones are the fake ones. So again, everything is matching up except for those three: the zippers, the serial number, and the size label. They're not, I can't find them anywhere, and I'm not getting any luck on posting online. People are they just don't know enough about it, maybe, or maybe I'm just not posting enough, or I'm not posting in the right websites or locations. So if you guys can help me out, that'd be great. Again, I really appreciate it. That's it for now. We're going to be making another video here pretty soon. We're probably going to go over our equipment. In the meantime, while we are on a lockdown, we cannot go thrifting very much for obvious reasons due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But for the meantime, there's other videos to do, and we will keep producing videos for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy. So write everything on the comments down below, whatever you guys think, if this is real or not. I would truly appreciate it. and hopefully I'll get some feedback and see how they turn out. Thanks guys, until next time, take care.